Hi Leo, welcome to your October love predictions, not September, because it's almost October. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everyone. But let's see what you guys can expect in love in the month of October. I do want to thank all of you guys for your support, your sweet comments, likes. Like, I see all of it. This obviously for those subscribing, I really do appreciate you all and just wanted to thank you guys. So Leo, let's see, what can you expect in October in love? Okay, so you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, okay? It's any sign, I just mention it. This person could be also a bit younger than you, or just a bit more immature. I feel like some of you, Leos, you had a falling out with this person. Maybe there was an argument of falling out of some sort. You didn't see eye to eye with this person. Yeah, there was like some sort of falling out, some sort of ending. Yeah. And some of you guys, this was not a good ending. Like, there was a fight, an argument, a you know, misunderstanding, or just, yeah, there was some sort of abrupt, painful, rather not good ending between you and this person. This person definitely is a bit younger, or they're just a bit more immature because they keep showing up as a page, Leo. So this person is, yeah, still has a lot of growing up to do, a lot of learning to do. They also act very immature and impulsive at times. Could also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, but again, all signs. So you're somehow still dealing with this person in October, Leo. They could be reaching out to you. They could be apologizing to you. They could be wanting to say something here. But the way they're communicating and approaching you is still very immature. You know, don't expect much from this communication and conversation. There is, for most of you, there's silence here. There's no communication, or just complete silence and distance, and like absolutely no, like, you know, conversation at all. But that definitely could be changing in October, where they could definitely potentially reach out to you guys and want to say something. I'm gonna get some oracle cards as well. But yeah, the way this person will also approach you is like they still aren't really owning up or taking accountability. If there was a fight, an argument, they're not really properly apologizing or properly owning up to whatever they said or did, right? It's like they're the kind of the type of person just push things under the rug and be like, oh yeah, whatever, like, let's not talk about that, you know, like, sorry, but yeah, anyways, you know. They don't really own up to their shit. Some of you may completely reject this person, like you're really not at all, like you could care less. Some of you will literally reject this person completely. Yeah, there was like drama here. There was a fight, there was an argument, there was drama. Maybe even other people got involved in this drama, but this person's also a bit of a drama queen or king. It's a drama starter a bit. And then they don't communicate properly, right? They'll cause a fight or an argument, but then they won't communicate properly. Yeah, this person's looking you up. They're looking you up on social media, stalking you maybe, kind of seeing what you're up to, wanting to know what you're up to. They don't like the fact that you're no longer hooked on them, attached to them. You know, at one time you were attached, at one time you were in love, at one time you had feelings, at one time you were more hooked on them. And, you know, that's why people always come back when we kind of move on and detach, because they can feel your energy detaching. So this person knows that you've detached, or this person senses you've detached. You know, this person doesn't like the fact that you're no longer obsessed or hooked on them and you're kind of just doing your own thing and you're minding your business. They don't like that. But that's an ego thing, right? Their ego gets fueled by people being attached to them and obsessed with them. But you're like, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Jesus, all the cards are flying out today, Leo, for you. This is Spirit has a lot to say in your reading. The way this person's going to approach you is going to be very casual and very, like, friendly. And, oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? Haven't heard from you in a while. Yeah, they're going to be very nonchalant, but you know, I'm not buying it, and I don't think you're buying it either. I mean, they're not going to come in with some sort of love declaration, you know, but... And also just the communication is, like, going to be inconsistent. Like, they could reach out, and then you won't hear from them again, and then they're going to reach out, and then you won't hear from them again, you know? 11/11 could be significant. November. Yeah, it's like they're going to kind of want to approach you in a way where they're just going to push things under a rug. Like, you will want to talk about, oh, but remember when you did this and you said this and you treated me this way? And they're like, yeah, anyways, you know, they're not owning up. They're not communicating. They don't care enough. And they kind of want to push things under the rug and just pretend like nothing ever really happened here. But that's not how it works, okay? But yeah, they still are going to try to have some sort of reunion or reconciliation here with you, but the way they're approaching it is just very much, let's forget what happened. But you're like, I can't forget. They want to resolve this fight or this argument that you guys had, but a lot of you are going to kind of reject them or just tell them to leave, to go away. What else, Leo? What else can you guys expect in October in love? Yeah, a lot of you felt very drained by this person and their energy and just the whole relationship in general. Like, this was very draining for you. It burdened you. It pushed you down. And it was exhausting to deal with this person. It still is exhausting, right? So a lot of you are needing to, but will be healing and moving on and letting go and doing what's right for you. With justice, it's really important that you guys do what is right for you, Leo. Like, what feels right to you. And putting yourself first is really important. You can't always put this person first or other people first. Like, there's nothing wrong with being selfish when it comes to your feelings, your emotions, your healing journey, your spiritual journey. Like, that is important, right? So there is healing necessary. Yeah, a lot of this person just acted very shady, deceptive. They weren't honest with you. The way they acted, the way they treated you was just very shady. You know, they ran away. They took the easy way out. They didn't really own up. They're still not owning up. You don't want that. You don't deserve that, you know. You deserve love and you want love. And maybe at one point you saw the end all be all with this person. You maybe thought they were the one you were going to commit to, the one you were going to have a long-term relationship with, the one you were going to be with forever and ever and ever. But then it turned out to be different. And it turned out that, yeah, they're not the one. And they're not the person you're going to be with forever. And that's fine, because the person that you're meant to be with forever is on the horizon and they're on the way. Not in October, but definitely sooner than later. And the sooner you heal from this and you let this go, and you also heal from what they did to you, right? Even if you don't want them back or don't want to take them back, like healing from what they did to you, the sooner this can arrive into your life, the love that you truly deserve, the love that you truly desire, because you deserve this, you know, you deserve the 10 of Cups, you deserve the Hierophant. That's long-term commitment, that's soulmate energy, that's the commitment and the relationship that you so deserve and desire. And this is on the horizon. You just have to first kind of release this and close this karmic cycle and chapter out. You know, this is a karmic soul contract that has to close out. And when that's done and that chapter is done with, you can allow this newer energy in, okay? So yeah, that's what I have for you, my Leos. I really hope this helped and it resonated. Definitely let me know. I appreciate all of you. Like, share, comment, subscribe. The support is very much appreciated, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.